lovelies, welcome back to another video. Today I've got something I'm really quite excited about. If some of you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I'm now a brand partner for the Gel Obsession. They are a new brand to the industry, but they are absolutely amazing. Look at the bottles, like, oh, they're so nice. The whole aesthetic and branding is black and gold, and it's just amazing. Their brushes are black and gold and everything matches. But yes, anyway, let's have a look at the Builder base gel. Now, they're all named after friends. As you can tell, we've got Janice, Monica, Phoebe and Rachel. I'm just going to give you a quick look at the colours inside the bottles. They are so thick compared to normal Builder. And they're just so nice to work with. They self-level perfectly and they're absolutely amazing. Like, I absolutely love them. And basically what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of videos is showing you how to use them on natural nail overlay, how to use them with tips for an extension, and how to use them on forms. So this video is going to be the natural nail. So I've got my creepy little silicone handout, which has seen better days, bless her. Not going to lie, I haven't looked after her very well. But she will serve the purpose that she's needed for today. So I've prepped the tips as you would your natural nail prep. Quick buff over just to get rid of the shine and give the product something to adhere to. I'm going to dehydrate and prime. Now, because they are a builder base, they don't need, there's little fuzzies on the nail here, look, driving me mad. Because they're a builder base, they don't require a base coat. But if you were to have any problems with, some clients have got very oily hands or they're just prone to lifting, you could always apply a rubber base or a base coat of some sort to give it a little bit of extra strength. But definitely for the natural nail overlay, there is no need whatsoever. And it just cuts out so much time not having to put base coat on. It's so amazing. So I'm going to be doing, anyway, I'm going to be doing a separate colour on each nail just to show you the different colours. I will do the first two and then I'll speed up the other two. So this one is Rachel. Now Rachel is more of a tanned colour, more of a tan colour. Hard to explain. She's got a bit more of a brown undertone, but they are all very natural looking. They're not like, if you're after something that is full cover, then no, this isn't for you. They are more of just a natural colour to use, say, under a French or something. Anyway, I've already started and I'm still talking. So I'm just going to do a quick layer to cover the whole enhancement. If this was a client, you'd be pulling back the skin at the sides to make sure that you'd be getting down the side walls and around the cuticle area, nice and tidy. You don't have to worry about the bulk at this point because we're going to add that in a second. Cap the free edge as always if you don't want lifting. And then I'm going to dip back into the pot and I'm going to take a bigger bead on my brush. Not massive because we don't want a lot of thickness. I'm just going to roll my brush until the bead comes off because obviously it is a little bit thicker. And you'll see in a minute when that bead lands on the nail, it starts to get darker. There we are. And I'm just going to use my brush to push the bead up and drag down the middle. You don't necessarily need to worry about the sides. Because it is self-leveling, it will fall out to the sides naturally. But I'm going to take my Gel Obsession double-ended liner brush and I'm going to use the 7mm end. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the gel on my brush and just drag it down the edges to make sure that we're all covered down the sides and there are no bits missing. And you can use your detailer brush, to be honest, to just bring the gel. If there's too much at the tip, you can bring it up to the apex and they just work amazing. So that is the first nail. I'm going to cure that and then I'll show you what it looks like. Right, so that is Rachel out of the lamp. Beautiful natural colour. Really, really nice. As you can see, self-leveled perfectly. And it's, how thin is that? It's so thin, and you're going to see at the end. Because I actually take a nail out to just show you the strength, and I can't break it. Like, I can't physically break it. That doesn't mean that you won't get chipping or anything. Obviously, if you hit your nail or anything, you're going to get chipping. But for strength wise, they're just so strong, it's unreal. Right, the next colour I'm going to be using is Monica. She is definitely more of a pinky tone nude, perfect for French nails if you wanted to do a classic French. She would be perfect for that. You could just do a nice white tip on the end or something, it would look beautiful. So I'm doing the exact same again, just taking a nice even thin layer, capping the free edge, and then I'm going to get a bigger bead again, place that towards the cuticle, use my brush and push it upwards towards the cuticle a little bit more, just so that it still has a little bit of an apex, because I always find, even though nails are really short, you should always have just that little bit of an apex, because it just makes them look more natural. So you can see there, I'm just dragging the bigger bead of gel down the middle. And then I'm going to do the same again and take my detailer brush. Not right now though, but I do. And then I'm going to take my detailer brush and I'm just going to drag the gel around again to where I need it. So we've got loads in the middle. So I'm just going to pull it down to the edges and make sure that we're covered all the way down. As you can see, like, I'm not putting much force on that gel, and it just moves exactly where I want it to, because gel goes where gel is. Super simple, super easy. You could literally do a full set of this overlay in like 25 minutes, I reckon. I really do think you could do it in 25 minutes. So it's 5-10 minutes for prep. So within 45 minutes you could have a full set of beautiful overlay. I like to take my time, so 45 minutes is perfect time for me, because I don't rush. I like to take my time and make sure I've got it perfect to avoid having to finish file. So yeah, anyway, I am waffling on. This is Monica, I believe. Yep, and there you go. I missed a bit down there, so I just took a little tiny bead at the end of my brush and placed it where I needed it. I'm just looking at it from the side angle just to give you a good idea of how it looks, but you could place it upside down or anything like that. But yeah, I'm just basically trying to show you from the side angles that it is perfectly smooth. There is never any lumps or bumps or anything like that. They're absolutely amazing. Now this next one is Phoebe, and I'm not going to talk through this one. I am just going to speed it up a bit more so we're not here forever, because it's the same application over and over again. And then I will come back when we're on the last nail. Right, now we're on to the fourth colour in the Build a Base collection. This one comes up very orange. on the camera there, close up. I do flick my light on now to try and change see if that helps, but it still comes up really orange. But to be honest, when it's on the nail, it doesn't look as orange. It just looks like a nude coral colour. I would say this is my least favourite colour out of all 4 of them. But that doesn't mean that it's not nice because it's not for me, but that doesn't mean that it's not for everyone. Some people would absolutely love this colour on the nails. So anyway, I'm going to speed it up again and I'll see you in a minute. Right, so there are our 4 colours. This one's Janice, which looks completely different when it's on the nail to what it looks like in the bottle. I think you'll all agree. This is me struggling to get the camera to focus on side view. Super, super duper thin. You would not even know that there was anything on that nail, to be honest. They're not bulky, they are super thin. And then I'm going to take the shine off. Obviously this is what they would look like with shiny top coat. And then I am going to wipe the top layer off so that you can see what they would look like if they were matte. Right, so that is without the shiny layer. Obviously they're not completely matte, and I am going to insert some pictures at the end of matte and shiny. But this is simply just for testing purposes. Do not do this to your own nails. But this is just me taking that nail out. You can see how thin that layer is, but I can't snap that nail. I'll try my very hardest and I just can't snap it. It just won't break. So yeah, that is literally just to show you the strength in these gels. They are absolutely amazing, even when you apply them thin. I absolutely love them for natural nail overlays. So yeah, that is the first video of many more to come. They are releasing gel polishes very, very soon. So I will be swatching and reviewing those on my channel too. And the next video will be me showing you how to use these on tips. So I will see you all next time. Bye.